от гнева его они придут к нему. И от дыхания его они погибнут. Camelot.
Camelot. Camelot.
Camelot.
Hello, my dearest friends. With you again I am, Camelot G. Fighter aircraft are a formidable force on the battlefield. It is capable of performing a wide range of combat missions. Every year, technological systems are developing, which allows us to create more and more efficient aircraft. The appearance in Russia of a fighter bomber, which is a promising aviation complex for frontline aviation, PAK FA, has made significant adjustments in the distribution of forces. After all, besides the Russian Federation, only the United States with its F-22 and F-35 have fifth-generation fighter aircraft. As well as China, but with great stretch. Many experts still classify the J-20 fighter as Class 4++. However, the People's Republic of China calls this aircraft a Class 5 aircraft. Western military experts unanimously consider the fifth-generation Russian aircraft Su-57 to be the real king of the airspace. There are many rumors associated with this fighter. Some experts are confident that the Ministry of Defense will rely not on the Su-57, but on next-generation aircraft. This argument is confirmed by the rather small number of aircraft ordered by the military department. Probably, the PAK FA is just an intermediate aircraft, which should divert attention from Russia's truly breakthrough project, the sixth-generation fighter. Our overseas colleagues will have to rack their brains over this issue, and by the time they figure it out, it will be too late.
Будет уже поздно.
What does late mean to them? It means that, by tradition, any new aircraft in Russia has two official names. The first is given to it by the developers. In our case it is T-50. The second, upon completion of testing, by the Commander-in-Chief of the Aerospace Forces, Su-57. But our hero also has a third name, PAK FA, a promising aviation complex for frontline aviation. This means that our designers have created not just a new aircraft, but a new concept, including a new airframe, a new engine, new electronics, and finally, new weapons.
This space-age shape and specialized coloring serve to achieve the main goal: low visibility. Currently, work is underway to create a large number of these aircraft and put them into service with the active army. We have the opportunity to purchase many more combat vehicles. We agreed that we would purchase 76 such aircraft over the same period of time, without increasing the cost. But military technologies do not stand still, and a new round of the arms race only spurs their development. Obviously, the new fighter model should completely surpass the functionality of Generation 5 aircraft. This means that a new radar will be created for the new aircraft, capable of detecting objects at huge distances. New weapons will be developed, including ultra-long-range missiles, and also, possibly, weapons based on new physical principles: laser, plasma, beam. I propose to consider how, in general, the development of promising weapons is progressing, including those created on the basis of the so-called new physical principles. In addition, we will discuss the work on laser weapon systems using domestic optics and highly sensitive optoelectronics, including types of weapons that until recently, to be honest, we understand, were only encountered in science fiction stories, referring to combat laser systems for tactical damage. They have already been created in practice. You and I know very well that while there are no such weapons in the world, no one except us, except Russia. Stealth coating and other things will be redesigned. However, the main criterion for this class is unmanned technology with an innovative smart robot that will manage all flight and combat processes.
Well, he can't hear you. I pulled his voice recog.
You know what? I'll call it a he when it gets out of its cockpit and takes a piss. How's that?
Whoa.
You alright?
Presumably, design work is already underway in Russia to create a sixth-generation fighter called the T-60 Golub, Dove. Externally, this combat vehicle will resemble this bird. The basic platform for the creation of the T-60 will be its predecessor, the Su-57. Foreign engineer Rodrigo Aquella even presented an image of a new Russian fighter. In his opinion, the Russian Federation has a sixth-generation fighter project dating back to Soviet times, but with some reservations. The T-60 project in Soviet times was a bomber developed by Sukhoi specialists. It was intended for medium-range flights. Aquella believes that the shape of the T-60 is ideal for fighter aircraft, because Soviet specialists intended to combine some of the functions of a missile carrier and a fighter in their project. In other words, Russia already has a significant advantage over its competitors in the development of a new fighter. It is only necessary to finalize the Soviet project, taking into account the peculiarities of modern combat. It is assumed that the new sixth-generation Russian fighter will be equipped with two dual-circuit engines with thrust vector control. In addition, such a development provides for inhuman overloads during flight.
Open for Tim, please.
Which prompts the conclusion about an unmanned version of the fighter. It is too early to talk about weapons, because Russia is ahead of its competitors in this matter. This means that by the time the Golub glider appears, the Russian Federation may already have completely innovative weapons at its disposal, including weapons based on new physical principles. It still sounds fantastic.
That's got some zip!
However, once upon a time people only wanted to fly into space, but now there are military satellites there, and they already want to build civilian spaceports for tourists. In addition, in the 20th century, science fiction writers only wrote about robots, but today, in the 21st, they are already among us. Technologies, and weapons in particular, are developing very rapidly, and you can be sure that many things from the category of science fiction will soon become real.
Bang, bang, they shot them down. Bang, bang, they hit the torch the rest, bang bang, with lasers from their chest. Bang bang, their kill counts rise. Bang bang, their enemies die. Bang bang, better hit the ground. Bang bang, here's the rocket sound.
Be that as it may, with a high degree of probability it can be assumed that Russia will change the world's understanding of combat aviation in the coming years. If you like the movie, like it, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell so you don't miss new episodes. That's all. I was with you. Camelot G. Good fights. Good allies. Don't lose faith, friends, and remember, secrets are kept in silence. The sweetest sound is the sound of silence. Bye.